Ladies and gentlemen, P.b.Shelley, a well-famous poet, a romantic and evolutionary English poet, is well known by the world. Today I'm going to summarize one of his best poems. The name of this is OZYMANDIAS, written by P.b.Shelley, as he was born in 1792 and he died in 1822. So Ozymandias is a short poem of 14 lines written by by Shelley. The concrete theme of the poem is that nothing remains intact, same and forever in this world. Even the brightest of metal one day decay with passage of time. The throne name of Egyptian king Ramesses is Ozymandias. It was his dearest desire to preserve himself forever by building a huge statue that he thought would never tumble down. So the name of this poem is Ozymandias. Ozymandias, the first stanza tells us like this. P.b.Shelley, what a line! I met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor and sneer of cold command tells its sculptor, well, those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed. The summary of this line is that the poet narrates the poem through the eyes of traveler, who seems to have come back from a remote, faraway land, referring to Egypt. A traveler recollects that he saw there in the desert a large mangled statue. The statue had two massive legs, but its upper body or torso was missing. The second part of the statue was strewn across the sand. It consists of the huge face. The face was grinning in displeasure and held a sarcastic smile, and wrinkled lines were still evident on the face. The sculptor has done a fantastic job of capturing emotion from the king's face to the lifeless statue. The king had brutal expression, and the sculptor mocked the same on the stone. The second stanza starts like this. And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of kings. Look upon my words, you mighty and despair. Nothing beside remains, round and decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sand stretched far away. So this is the summary. Tell us that just below the huge legs on the platform were written the following words. My name is Ozymandias, King of kings. Look upon my words, you mighty and despair. By these words, the king was introducing himself as Ozymandias, the most powerful king of the world. He was telling other kings of the world to bow down before his huge statue. The entire statue had been broken, withered with sun and rain. Only the message engraved was intact. The lying statue was seen lying in the desert. Opposite to the standing tall, however, it is not seen as something standing tall in the desert. With time, nothing remains same and forever. Things come and go. And did the king Ozymandias and his statue. So did the king Ozymandias and his statue. So this is the poem by by Shelley, Ozymandias. I meet a traveler from an antique land who sat too vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that sculptor those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on the lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear, my name is Ozymandias, the King of Kings. Look upon my works, you mighty and despair. Nothing beside remains, round and decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sand stretched far away. Thank you very much. I hope you will enjoy this poem, Ozymandias.